Hi, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising people. My name is Adan Nemna. Welcome to Intuitive Talks with your host Adan Nemna, where I intuit into it, you intuit into it, we intuit into it, we all intuit into it. I just intuited into it and I'm just connecting the dots while also just remembering memory. So today I'm doing seasonal tarot readings in respect of the Taurus season that is going on. So, um, happy Taurus season, Pisces, Sun, and Rising people. I hope you're enjoying Taurus season so far. Um, so I want to use this medium to say happy birthday to all Taurus people who are celebrating their birthday from the times of April 20, 2021 up until May 20, 2021. Please do have a swell time. Enjoy your birthday. You know, I love you. You understand? It's your birthday season though. Usually I'm very loaded, but I ate a lot yesterday. I ate too much. I ate too much. So I have water kind of loaded. You understand? Loaded. You know, water, of course, um, infused with lime. Okay. So you know, yeah. So let me stay hydrated because my mouth is feeling dry. So just like that, one bottle is gone. Today is the 4th of May, 2021. It's 3:57 a.m. in the morning. I got up in the morning feeling energized, feeling like I'm ready to go. So I have to go with the flow of this energy that's going on. So Pisces, Sun, and Rising people. I just want to say Taurus really loves you. You definitely have that stable energy, that selfless energy that Taurus really appreciates. They love your work ethic. They love that you are disciplined and that you are a perfectionist. They love you. They love your energy. Usually, when I see Taurus and Pisces, they make the best of friends. Even they can make good relationships. You understand? And an example of this relationship, no shade, is Chris Brown and Rihanna. Um, yeah, you know, they make a good pair. They make a very nice pair. I wonder what really happened in their relationship. Um, uh, Everyone in their relationship have very sometimes it can be toxic. I mean, the nature of relationships is toxic, to be honest. I mean, you know, but I actually love. I didn't really feel that they looked cute together, even though they are cute together. But you know, um, I I kind of feel like they were good for each other for reasons that even me may be hard for me to explain to you. But water and water and earth, they are a sextile sign. You understand? So Taurus can always appreciate Pisces energy and what they have to bring. Um, your reading is pretty traditional. Pisces Sun and Rising people is divided into about four sections: your family area, career area, love area, and in general and in conclusion for the Taurus season of 2021. If I've not said this reading is for people who have Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. At the same time, it is also for people, let's say if you have, stellium in Pisces, key planetary placements in Pisces like Venus in Pisces, Love Moon in Pisces, Jupiter in Pisces, things like that. You have 12 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it's pretty traditional kind of like across the board. I mean, maybe I spoke too soon, but it's pretty traditional. So um, check where your first house, second house, third house is placed, and also it's going to be a double whammy for you because you're in 12th house, right? So check where your 12th house is placed. Check where your sun is placed. Also check where yourself, your house, your first house, your 12th house, your third house, and of course your second house because we're in Taurus season. So you need to know how that works for you. But I think it works out well for you, especially if you're a Pisces woman, according to what I'm seeing here. But not trying to have spoiler alert. Now let's go with your family area, shall we? Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising people. Skull of light, illumination. You're feeling illuminated during this time, okay? You understand? This moon is helping you, and at even sunset, or sunset and or sunrise, you understand? You're feeling illuminated, like you're feeling enlightened. You understand? You're getting new information. You're feeling like you have a refresher's course of memory, or like your brain is receiving refreshment. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like, okay, yeah, I refresh my knowledge on that, something like that. You understand? So you've been enlightened, illuminated. Things have been clear for you. You're the illuminated one, the Illuminati type of thing. You get what I'm saying? Well, in a good way. You understand? Everything that is even bad can be good. And that's why I told you that Chris Brown and Rihanna, they were actually good. I mean, it seems as though I'm being shady. I'm not really trying to be shady. I mean that. You get what I'm saying? Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Um, you are juggling two jobs, or you're balancing your work. You're being dynamic. You understand? And making a pretty penny, like a pretty big penny at that. You understand? Very flexible. You have to, you have flexible schedules, so you're very, very flexible. You're pliable. You can, work any type of jobs. 1 minute you're working a 9 to 5. The other minute you're actually doing community work somehow. You understand? Um, but in a way of where you're taking care of people anyway. you know. So kind of like being a guardian, being a great helper. You understand? Um, that's what you're doing, Pisces women, especially. Okay, like for example, this woman. You understand? Even though she's holding the money symbol, right? Even though she's holding the money symbol, right? It doesn't mean it doesn't mean that you get what I'm saying. It's like she's about that money. She is about that money, but she's just really helping out. She's really doing what she's supposed to do. You get what I'm saying? And not even just what she's supposed to do. She's really, really doing a good deed, and she's really, really being of service to people, and she's really, really giving of herself. So she's getting money and accolades, or just money. You understand? Because you're being flexible, you're being good, you're being dynamic, you're doing a lot of things. You understand? So you're healthy in your approach to doing everything that you need to do as far as services and work is concerned. You get what I'm saying? Um, yeah, even your prance, you're not, your stance, you understand the way you cross your leg, the way you pose, you understand? It's just like a nice pose to let everyone know that, yeah, I'm flexible, I've done this, I'm in charge, you understand? I'm in charge of my money and all that. On the other hand, Pisces, Sun, and rising people, men, you could be playing devil's advocate. You'd be acting like a jerk, you understand? And in your eyes, you could say some things that is like really jarring and like throwing jabs at people. but you're not scared to own what you said. You'll be the first person to say, yes, I said that. I'm, you know, I approve of these messages. You understand? I know I'm a clown. I know I say certain things. You understand? I can't be sorry for what I say as a grown man. You get what I'm saying? Or something like that, you know? And the funny thing is that you could be this man that is short and have a big belly. You get what I'm saying? So usually, you understand? Oh, God. Yeah, you know, yeah. So you could just be, you could be talking out your ass sometimes, man, but you you own it. And like I said, you know you're an asshole. You know you're a clown. You know that even as a joker, that you're not joking at all. You're saying what you mean, and you mean what you say, and you approve these messages. It's you. You know. Going to your work area, Pisces Sun, Moon, and rising women is like when you're outside, maybe at your job place or walking to your job. You get what I'm saying? You really take in the moment. You enjoy, like the atmosphere as if it's autumn. You understand? You may even dress like it's in autumn. Sometimes your dress could be kind of sort of plain. You could look almost like a Virgo, but the opposite of Virgo is like Pisces. So you get what I'm saying? Sometimes there's not really any difference, and but you guys draw energy from opposite energy. Sometimes you get what I'm saying? And in your face, like sometimes people cannot tell what you're thinking, but they know that you're in the zone of just enjoying the moment, enjoying the fresh, crisp air, enjoying the leaves as if it's autumn. Like I said, you get what I'm saying? Um, you're feeling joy, but it's kind of like also at certain times, like maybe during sunrise. You understand that light that hits you. You know, like what they say, like it hits different. You understand? So you feel different. You understand? And it's a feeling of joy, rejoicing in the present moment. You understand? So you're really in the present. You understand? And you know, you could really be basking. You could really be sunbathing low key. You understand? During sunrise, and you understand? Receiving the energy like with your hands like this. You know what I'm saying? I wish you could really see the eyes here. It's so funny. You know. I think I'm gonna finish all this water before this reading is done. You know. So I don't know where you're gonna find yourself this autumn leaves. You understand? This could be just, life. Leaves sometimes could represent life. You understand? Especially new life. You understand? Anyway, you're just basking in, things that you have that you probably had for a long time, as far as work is concerned. And, you're really, really taking it in. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know where you're finding these leaves. You understand? I don't know where you're finding these autumn looking leaves, these fall leaves. You get what I'm saying? Like this reddish orange, reddish brownish leaves. And that is how you're kind of dressing too. In plain dress. I don't know if it's cotton. I don't know what kind of clothes this is, but it feels like nylon, kind of. Kind of, sort of. Um, so it's nice. It's kind of like maybe a mixture of nylon and cotton a little bit or something. I don't want to say polyester because I don't really know. I don't really know how that is. All right, you're enjoying about things of the past too, even though you're rejoicing about it in the present. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like the past brings you joy now, or it's kind of like your past is also making you stronger. You get what I'm saying? And it's something to celebrate about. Um, Pisces Sun and Rising Man, it looks like you're coming out of the time period where you have been feeling like you're isolated in isolation, simply just in hermit mode where people don't really see you. So you're coming out, people are seeing you now. You understand? I mean, you're ready to be seen. um, so I don't know what you were going through. Maybe you were just in a deep dark place, and you fell into that hole, the hermit. You understand? So like I said, you're coming out, and still you are on, like, you're in the mood for celebrating like death, meaning like the ending of things, especially on the 13th, first, third, or the fourth, or the 13th of the month of um, May. You understand? Everything that is ending, whether you get what I'm saying, you want all that blood. You don't care about what is ending. You understand? You're even going to dance the dance of death. Like you don't care. You understand? You don't care what's ending, whether it's a relationship with your family member, whether it's a relationship with whoever it is, I think it may be the end of a work, a job that you have, and you could even just be doing a stance of just it's like the dance and stance of like, okay, is the dead type of prance dance positioning that you have. You understand? I can't even do it because I may not be feeling like you, but you're feeling like this, so you know how you move. People see it and they know that you mean like you're out there for blood, meaning I want this to end. You understand? You think I care about this ending? No. And even though people don't see your face, they know that it's dead. You're done. You're gone. You understand? You're not trying to, oh, please, let's reconcile. No, that has not been you lately, or even for in a long time. You get what I'm saying? Or even ever. You understand? So women, I don't really see you as this, but this could be you. But I really have a feeling like it's Pisces men, and that's why they're coming out of the hermit, like to really show people how much they don't care. You understand? Even if it's through their masking, they're just like, yeah, moving on with my life. I don't care what you do with yours. You understand? You understand? That's how they feel about it. Pisces, some of the rising men, and people who have key planetary placements in Pisces. Um, Pay attention to where your first house, third house, or fourth house is placed. Also, if you're using the 13 sign astrology, if we're doing the 13 sign astrology, that will make me a Pisces. And, I'm already a Pisces Aries, so sometimes, you understand, even though it's accurate, when I read stuff, it's accurate, it's just kind of still weird. You understand? But it's not weird because when people tell me like I'm funny, and I just feel like, okay, I guess I draw out of the Pisces energy a lot because though I'm a Pisces Aries, you understand, or something. You understand? But this is not really about me. You know what I say, by using like the 12 zodiac sign? I'm not really here in Pisces. You understand? If you use Western astrology, of course. Alright, so you're celebrating that. Let's go to your love life, shall we? You are, meshing energies well with one another and healing people. You get what I'm saying? Through your food, through your soups, through your herbal medicines, how you cook. You get what I'm saying? See, synergy and healing. So you're using the power of two or more people's energies, you understand, for the greater good of yourselves. You get what I'm saying? And you're working well in teams basically. You get what I'm saying? Creating good medicine, healing the sick. You get what I'm saying? Just healing, like when you cook, you understand? And when, of course, when you're having sex, because this is like a sex medicine too. This is like a sex type of, this is sex card. You understand? The stick in the pot and everything, represents like cinnamon. You get what I'm saying? So you're receiving healing, you're healing also. You get what I'm saying? Like it's, when people eat, it's like eating the richest brew. Like they can't stop being attracted to your food because get what I'm saying? It's good. You get what I'm saying? It's healing. And it smells good, it tastes good, you understand? And you're moving well with people's energy, you're cooking nice broths, nice everything. Um, you've been stabbed in your back, especially if you're like a man, 10 of swords. Um, so you know that this type of stabbing has like it marks the end of the situation. Um, so you're on the ground now. You understand because it's like a lot of people stabbed you in the back. A lot of people betrayed you. You understand, and you know, uh, yeah, a lot of people betrayed you. A lot of people betrayed you, and it was people that you may have not expected. Usually, when people betray you, they are not the people that you expected to betray you. Of course, that's it wouldn't be a betrayal if if you expected them to betray you. I don't know, yeah, it makes sense. If you expected them to let you down, that's not really a betrayal anyway. You understand? So you're coming out of a time where there was destruction, where there was like a stressful moment in your love life. You understand? You're coming out of the ashes, almost like a rising phoenix, like a scorpion. You understand? Something like that. You're just coming out. You understand? But you're coming out in the negative way. You understand? But not negative in a bad way. You get what I'm saying? You're just coming out of the ashes. You're just like, okay, I'm coming out of this ashes. You understand? And, at least, you're doing well, in the boudoir, departments and all that. You may be doing something with cinnamon. Cinnamon, or you could be having this effect on people. Let me look at what cinnamon is. Or any herbs with stick, or you could be using wooden spoons a lot, like a stick, you know. Or there is called some kind of stick, you know. Yeah, so you're making like savory dishes, or breakfast or cereals. You get what I'm saying? You know, it's nice. You get what I'm saying with cinnamon and spices that you're using. You know, it could be many spices like nutmeg, ginger, cardamom, um, cinnamon roll is vanilla, bay leaves. You get what I'm saying? Your spices is like really nice. Like you're using spices that people haven't even heard of before. You know. So now, in general and in conclusion, so you have death. Your sign is one of the signs that represents death, right? You understand? So the ending of the situation. You understand? I feel like I'm reading for a lot of Scorpios, but I just feel like it's just the way the Scorpio energy is affecting you. Scorpio energy is trying your energy. You understand? Meaning it is very, very kindred spirit because it's a fellow water sign. You understand? So you guys understand each other and love each other. You understand? So of course, it's going to be favorably aspected. You understand for you during this time. You understand? So death, the eternal cycle begins here. So when you see a moth, you understand it represents the end of the cycle, which means it's in other words, the rebirth. You understand? It's like the egg that is sure to promise a new rebirth, a beginning of something new. You understand? Um, so it's kind of like out of death springs life, springs illumination. You get what I'm saying? So it comes in the same position as your family area of this call of light that I saw here, illumination. You get what I'm saying? So that is in sync. And that is what they're calling about the synergistic energies, the synergy and the synergist energies that you have now. You get what I'm saying? You're synchronizing your work well. You understand your healing energy, your sexual energy. You get what I'm saying? You're putting it through cooking. You understand and stuff like that, and healing, medicine, and sex. Uh, let's see what moth means, the spiritual meaning of moth, because for me, I'm a person of symbolism and everything makes sense to me. Everything is something I research in a spiritual way. So I'm always looking for the spiritual meaning of things. Okay. Okay. So moth, in this case, moth symbolism is reminding you to be aware that you could be hiding from yourself. In other words, the moth meaning is asking you to be mindful of the fact that you are using your emotions to keep yourself protected from others. Like the armadillo, the spirit animal insists that now is the time that you transform your emotional energy. Do this by moving away from drama and into something closer to your heart. Thus, you must have faith in your journey. Moth symbolism also dictates that you must also trust that you will eventually see the light, even if things even if things seem to be complicated right now. Use your heart to guide you. So yeah, so this is nice. Um, yeah. So you're going through a death that will transform you. So it's good that you're dying and you're feeling like, oh yeah, this doesn't bother you. You understand if you're a Pisces man or if you're a Pisces woman, just basking in joy of what's going on in kind of like almost I don't know, it looks like a psychotic way, but you get what I'm saying. We know it's just pure joy or whatever. Living in the moment. You get what I'm saying? It's saying that you need to connect with your emotions. And I say you've seen the light, so I'm already in the rebirthing phase for you. I'm already in the future for you. You're illuminated, and it's also in the present because after this death comes life. You understand? You're gonna die that old person, and so you get into the Illuminati, man. The Illuminati gang. You get what I'm saying? You're illuminated. You're enlightened. You get what I'm saying? You see the light. So, which means a purification in your emotional energies, Pisces, which is very beautiful, and it's good to see you transform. And you get what I'm saying? We're scared of all these death. I mean, it's horrific, it's horrible watching it, but it's good that you're springing out a new person. You get what I'm saying? And it's like a death of an old emotional energy. You understand? As you heard when I was reading it, okay? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Pisces someone a rising man. At this point, you may not be like really, really um zealous. You understand over your money. You may not be like very disciplined with your money. You get what I'm saying? Um, so you may be out and about, not really minding your monies. The Pisces women are different. I'm not saying you're slacking at your job, but you may not be. You hear what I'm saying? You may not be minding your money. Period. All right. Also, again, Pisces man, see the Emperor, right? The Emperor in reverse. It just shows that you may not be in a lot of Emperor um, energy, meaning like you're not acting like the king that you are. It's kind of like you stepped out of your throne, just in general for the Taurus season, right? And people may not fear you. They're supposed to fear you, or people may not patronize you when you're used to people patronizing you during this time. Pisces, Sun, and Rising Man. You get what I'm saying? So people may not scare you like before. Like you may be like sharp, and people used to fear you. You understand when you come in the room and stuff. If you're a man, and people don't fear you, and your intuition could be really um how do you say it could not be activated at this time. So um, there's no mystery to you now. You get what I'm saying? Where people are scared of you, like, oh God, there's this person coming. I know he has a lot of dark knowledge or something. Like I said, maybe before people used to be, but people are not scared of you right now. You understand? And I mean, it's good that people don't have to be scared of you. I mean, you went already through a scary process. So we don't have to be scared of you. It's just that you know you get what I'm saying. You're not really acting like you have power. You understand? You're stepping from your throne. You get what I'm saying? I'm stepping away from your throne. Some people don't fear what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? Maybe used to being a scary looking individual for people, making people afraid. You understand? None of that right now. None of that. You understand? And that's okay. You get what I'm saying? You're transforming. That's all that matters. You understand, right? If you used to be scary before, you're going to not be a scary individual. You get what I'm saying? You're going through a transformation. Uh, so that's all I have for your reading. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising people. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please do enjoy the Taurus season. It's very beautiful energy. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, sextile energy, if I'm not mistaken. You get what I'm saying? Earth and water signs, they really mesh well with each other. So this is an earth season. So it just stabilizes your energy and you help to moisturize the earth that 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 is already around during this time. So Taurus is already pleased with you, period. So thank you so much for tuning in to Intuitive Talks with your host, yours truly, Adamina. I intuited into it, you intuited into it, we intuited into it, we all intuited into it. I just intuited into it and I'm just connecting the dots while also just remembering memory. I love you all. Take care. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising people. Happy Taurus season, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising people. I love you. Bye.